Hi, everyone. This is Miss Brown, and we are coming back to our nonfiction research project. This is actually the first slide, so I'm going to scoot us ahead. I can go here and just remind you of our timeline. We'd be looking at the third item down here. So Tuesday, May 18th, we want to work on completing paragraph number 3. So that's what I'm going to review with you today. All right, so let me see. Paragraph number 3. Here we go. So let's start thinking about the following. Where does your animal live? That is, if you were doing an animal report. What is your chosen place known for, or famous for, or people want to go there because that's what you want to start thinking about? That is, if you chose to do research on a particular place. Number 3, describe the adult years of your chosen person. So if you were researching a specific person, last time we were looking at the early years of the individual you were researching. Now we're going to be looking at the adult years. I'd like you to research 5 or more details related to your topic. Then I'd like you to circle 3 of your best details. Try to avoid minor details that are not important, uninteresting, or will be difficult to elaborate later. So let me tell you a little bit about this. This is where we saw some of our most success, or our greatest success in class. And that was when we had a piece of paper. You could use a whiteboard too. And I want you to write down a whole bunch of ideas. They don't even have to be in sentence form at this point. Use the resources that you have. If you take down notes that make sense to you, but where you're not copying down the sentences, that's ideal, because then you don't have to worry about copying the other writer's work. And remember, we had a brief conversation about plagiarism and the idea that we need to paraphrase another writer's work and put it into our own words. And that's a skill set by itself, but it is something that we want to practice and think about. So what we were doing was recording all sorts of ideas down on a piece of paper or a whiteboard, and then from there picking what we felt was the best. And you're going to want to pick 3 of them, because you need 3 details for your paragraph, 3 main details that you will later elaborate on. And those that are best related to the topic and are going to give your reader good information and keep them interested in your writing. Once you're done with that, when you're ready, I want you to transfer those details to your paragraph template, and that's going to be lines 1, 3, and 5 in the second paragraph. And I'll show you that. I'm going to briefly scoot over here to our template. So that would be down in here. Describe where your animal lives. For example, its habitat. So that would be down here. If you were doing what is your chosen place known for, that would be down here, 1, 3, and 5. Why does everyone want to go there? Why do we all want to learn about it? And then our last one, describe the adult years of this person's life. So thinking about the second chapter of their life and what was that all about? We found some of our greatest success that way. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. Then when you're done writing your supporting details, I'm going to ask you to complete your elaborations. This, once you've chosen your supporting details, tends to be a little bit easier, because this is sort of just the tell me more step. This is the, okay, you got me thinking, and now I'm wondering about, or can you expand on that a little bit? It's really the tell me more step. So once we've figured out what those supporting details are going to be, then this one, the elaborations tend to be a little bit easier. So I would spend the bulk of your time on picking really solid details, and then from there, your elaborations should hopefully come more easily to you. Please make sure that if you are learning from home, please snap a picture of the work that you've done today and send it in to your teacher. The next time we meet, we are going to be looking at our final paragraph and considering how we're going to wrap this up, keeping in mind we also have some editing to do as well. So I look forward to reading your writing. Take care and happy writing.